On this final week of November, week 13 of the NFL season starts here at AT&T Stadium. It's a downstairs the field. First time in spring in the sky.
Is it coming from under the door?
Just Emily got you sick.
The next two are against the 49ers and the Eagles. The time was huge. This team was rolling on the second half. They struggled, especially on offense. It won't be easy tonight. Obviously, supposed to play.
Well, you look at the direction, right? It's like Thanksgiving against Niners, lost 3 of the last 4, and they went once from looking like, hey, this is the team that's going to get up the postseason to now fighting for their lives. I think it's very clear. They had to play with some urgency. They've been back into a corner. They're going to bring a bad attitude tonight. And I think the other big thing is they got to establish the run to be able to take some shots downfield.
They're playing a team that is smoking hot. Preston, of course, is on fire. MVP candidate. The defense is outstanding. Everything's clicking. For a team that's looking for this one, for the first time in 28 years, that's not the line.
I'm with you. I think you can make a really strong hits. The Dallas has improved as much as anybody in the NFL from the first 6 weeks to the last 5. Mike McCarthy, remember he's back calling plays. He's tweaked things, much more aggressive. They're taking shots downfield. And this defense, man, they are a lot of fun to watch. They fly around as well as anybody in the league.
Yeah, it's fun to watch a bunch of the Seahawks. Just find out that the Cowboys can keep rolling. From the Seahawks get it together for a much-needed win. The next Thursday night. Just find out that the Cowboys can keep rolling. From the Seahawks get it together for a much-needed win. The next Thursday night. Just find out that the Cowboys can keep rolling. From the Seahawks get it together for a much-needed win.
Hello, Mr. Aaron James. How are you today? We think you mute mighty, but there
Here
we
we go.
go. Game time, baby. How you feeling? Are we excited? We ready to go today?
I'm juiced, man. Any primetime game, I'm like super pumped for. We appreciate you guys joining. We're going to be doing kind of a play-by-play breakdown, keep everyone in tune with what's going on, give our live reactions and feedback. And you know what? Seattle's going with their throwback jerseys. I gotta say,
They
I
look
dig them,
good.
bro.
They look good. Those are. I would definitely use those in Madden.
Yes,
I would definitely, drop a few coins to get them. Looks like who's getting the ball first? I think Seattle did look like. Oh no, Dallas is getting it first tonight. I don't know who won the toss. I didn't see that. But man, this is the one thing I don't like. I don't like the no more kick returns. I'm just not a fan of it. I missed the big. It's a big play. It's an exciting play. It's tough. They always take it to 25 now.
Yeah, so we got a touchback to start the game. Dak's doing his fist pumps. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go.
78% completion percentage. They're saying over he's 5-0 streak. Okay, so Dallas ball first. We're in shotgun. We got 3 wide. They're looking good. They come out running the ball. Fake play. Little run. Got 1 yard. Nothing big.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't like them coming out with that. I want to see Dak coming out throwing. We're a pass happy team right now.
Yeah.
Dak's winning. I don't want to see. I don't like that little handoff just to get things going. That's never been especially in today's game when it's so wide open.
Yeah. Hey, he's in the shotgun at least. At least mixing things up, making them think they're going pass.
We got a good pass play. Oh, we got a nice play to CD for a first down. Nice 15-yard throw right at midfield. CD's always dynamic. The kids. And I heard on the pregame show, I think I'd mentioned it to you. They were saying there was, the talk where people don't think CD's, maybe a true number one because he's a guy that likes to go inside as well. They said he's the only receiver this year that has both 1,000 yards or 500 yards on the inside, 500 yards on the outside. So that's something pretty impressive when you really, really think about it. That makes him much more dangerous. We got another about 7-yard completion over to CD. So he's got 2 on the game now. To me, that makes him much more dangerous, doesn't it? You have a guy that can play everywhere. You can't really just say, we know he's going to be over there running this specific route. He knows the whole tree. He runs them from every position. I think that makes him much more dynamic of a playmaker.
It absolutely does because corners rarely go everywhere, right? So you can create mismatches anytime you want.
Yeah, it's definitely, and it's such an effective weapon. So it's really good. That's why I truly am impressed with him. And on second down, it looked like about maybe a yard back to the line of scrimmage with Pollard on a handoff. I am worried because this run game just isn't there. It's tough to get the place going.
Just going off, eyeballing it, we're probably one in the bottom tier of teams that score touchdowns on their first drives.
Yeah, they really don't. I feel like they do. I feel like a lot of games they do kind of sputter out that first drive. Except here, we got a nice little catch over number 3. Cooks got him. Man, coming up big, man. It feels like the last few games he's really starting to get acclimated with the offense. Dak's starting to get him the ball more. He's starting to hit those gaps in the defense.
That pocket protection that Dak had.
Able to just stand there, step up a little bit, and drop a.
He probably had 4 seconds on that one just
drop
to
a strike. He's looking good. See, this is what I want to see. I want to see Dak out here throw it. Oh, here we go. We got a nice little end around the CD. I know you're always looking for those kind of gadget plays, if you will. Nice little fake, play action, toss the end around for. What do you guys think on that? Got second down. They never give the yardage. Here we go. 2nd and 4. So 6-yard run by CD. Impressive. That's what we got to do. Just get the ball in his hands. I know we've said it a lot. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing because he's so dynamic. And then we run a little screen over here to Pollard. It gets a first down right about the 11, maybe 12.
I like that. You're not expecting a screen on 2nd and 4. The way we just had an end around.
They're not much
Gonna
of a screen.
shotgun. Yeah,
I don't
we've
see a
got-
lot of like for how good Pollard is in space. I feel like they don't run a lot of screens with him.
I'm digging. He's mixing it up. The play calling. They're keeping Seattle off balance.
They are, and a little bit of shotgun, a little bit of under center. It's really nice. Oof.
Oh,
A little slant to CD with some man-on-man coverage. It was tough to
Did he
tell if they
drops
got
it?
a
It looks
drops
like
that he did,
dropped it. Yeah.
but he was being draped over. So you want to see him make that catch, especially in that position because there was a safety kind of close in the area, and it looked like that might have been picked if he's a little bit closer. But that's a tough play. We got second down, 10 from the 12-yard line. Oof. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, a little floater up to Ferguson. Tried to make a catch, couldn't come down with it in the back corner of the end zone. Man, this is where you just don't want to see this drive stall out. Because I'm worried here if Noah McCarthy, the type of coach he is on this drive, he's not going to try to settle for a field goal on this drive. I'm going to bet if they get any type of yardage here, he goes for it on fourth down. I'm not going to be happy.
He's got to get at least 7 yards. And, we're expecting only giving up maybe 13 points this game or so. At least that's what I am. So I agree. It's a shotgun, a lot of time.
He's got time. He's in the pocket. Oh, and we got Turpin with a catch. It's close, and there's a flag on the play. That was a big play by Turpin. He went up and got that ball.
Turpin, he had that was like a tight end type of acrobatic play by Turpin.
Looked like he came down his head. But he looked okay when he was getting up.
He did get speared.
Looks like they're discussing something here. No foul on the play. They gave him the first down, so they gave him a spot there. That's impressive by Dak because he literally sat in the pocket. That's what you want your quarterback to do, to just sit there and not get antsy, not try to break out too quick. He sat in that pocket and he made that play, and that was an impressive play both on him and Turpin. So now we got first and goal from the 2. They're putting together a beautiful drive here. This is what you want to see them come out and do this week. Because like we said, you don't want this to be a trap game. You don't want to hesitate, and they're coming out and really showing their dominance when they throw the ball because they cannot get any yardage on the ground. They cannot. On first down and from the 2, they go. It looks like goal line formation, which you don't really see Dallas do much of, and he got stopped at the goal line or right at their line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard back. He got no yardage there. In today's day and game, you just don't you don't go goal line anymore unless you're the Eagles. Oh, at Dak with a little play action rollout. Ooh, batted back. Man, now we're third and goal.
I want to see if, and I thought we would see this on first down. Shotgun set.
I want to see
quarterback draw.
100%. I was thinking the same thing. That's where, to me, you get him out there at least, or let that be an option. Let him come out and read the defense and see if it's advantageous for him to make that play. But yeah, I would have went like 4 wide and stretch out the field. It looks like they're coming out and it's still like that heavy formation, a lot of tight ends. Yeah, that's not good. Dak on third down takes about a 10-yard sack. Man, that's rough. After the beautiful play we had on last third down. But hey, at least I don't want to say that. To me, that's a positive. He didn't throw the interception. I don't want to see them throwing an incompletion there because I do think McCarthy would have went for it from there. So from here, I think it's a little too far. I think you just take the points with Aubrey, who's been pretty much, knock on wood, because this will be the time we do it, automatic from kicking from field goals this year, and he's perfect still. So that's a good drive. You put together, you come out. You'd love to see them punch that in, especially from the 2-yard line. They're going to have to figure out the run game. I think that's something you and I have, especially with Pollard early early in the drives, early in the game, he's not as effective as he was last year. So they're gonna have to figure that out. But to me, yeah, this is Dak's team now. Dak's got to be the guy. Get Pollard the ball in the dump offs. Let's let Dak throw. Dak needs to take us to this.
Yeah, the inside the defensive line and with Bobby Wagner, that's probably the core, right? The strength of the Seattle Seahawks. So no surprise we're going to have a little bit of trouble there. Hopefully throughout the game they get tired. We'll continue to have long drives like that. It will definitely wear them out. I didn't see Rico Dowdle come in right in that first drive.
No, I didn't see him. Yeah, it looked like they were pretty much letting Pollard
Yeah.
try to get him going. I know he did pretty well last week, but he's been very up and down. Just not. It doesn't look like that explosion's there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still like, feel like every time we do bash him though, the next week he's fantastic, and I'd love him to be great next week. So let's kind of rip him tonight so he can roll against the birds for us. But no, that was a good drive. Dak made the plays. You came out with points. Didn't make the big mistake. So I'm excited to see what this offense does. This defense does against Seattle. Micah, 4 sacks last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
They showed on the pregame he had at least 1 sack and I think 5 of his last 8 or 8 of his last 11, something like that game. So Micah's really, we talked about it in the pregame show. Micah's really starting to come on defensively and over the last 5 weeks. And I was reading an article earlier this week that was talking about like the potentials to get the sack record this year. And he was kind of in the may need a few big games. And I think he's 11.5 right now, but with the way he's playing right now and the way he's getting to that quarterback, I definitely think, because he's had 1.5 or 2.5 last 2 games. He's got an opportunity. He's got a chance to get there. He's definitely getting home. And then I'm really excited to see what Bland does. Can he keep it going? Because isn't it back-to-back games now? He has an interception for a touchdown. Can he get one? I think the last 2 games he does. So let's go 3 straight. Let's take Gino to the house too.
Yeah. Gino is, he's not infallible by any means, by any stretch. He's probably in that bottom end of the second tier, neighboring third tier of quarterbacks. But he was comeback player of the year last year.
And rightfully so, yeah.
Yeah, pretty impressive. So he has 12 touchdowns this year, 8 interceptions, first career game against Dallas.
That's crazy. He's been around for a long time. Not a starter, but
I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least one trick play from the Seahawks in the first half. So we got Gino in the pistol handoff for about 5 yards to start their drive.
Looks like Charbonnet's getting the start for Seattle tonight too. So he's a good player.
Yeah, he's good. They're a physical team, well coached. Now under 9 minutes in the first half, 2nd and 10. Two wideouts, 2 tight ends. Stretch play to the left, and the boys give them about 1.5 yards.
That's what you're worried about. I think that's the biggest concern. Seattle's definitely a team that will, let them run the ball 30 times. But Dallas has been, I think we've, both seen much improvement in Dallas's run defense this year. So it's just tough. You don't want to give up 8 yards on 2 plays for rushing. You don't want to give up 4 yards carry. That's tough.
Yeah. On the last play, Parsons did a nice job sidestepping the O-lineman and get the first touch in the backfield. And let's see, D-Law may have jumped off sides. Let's see what the call is. It's probably he hasn't really been it's really been Sam Williams that's been holding.
False start. Get you.
Nice.
No one. That's why he jumped it, bro. False. we get the punching bags. Okay, that's much more manageable. Now this is where if you're Dallas, you can really go. I think
Mhm.
that, a third and 8 is much different than a 3rd and 3 for this D line. This D line can definitely just pin their ears back now.
So he's probably going to go for a 50-50 ball to Metcalf or something like that. Bland drops back, gives Metcalf space.
Oh, what a catch.
Metcalf's
Dude.
got it, and he's going to the house.
Wow.
He just beat him.
That's just a great throw, great catch.
He beat
Great play.
Bland. Looks like, was it maybe Hooker that had a bad angle?
It looks like they both tried to undercut it. I need to see that replay. Yeah, it looked like they both tried to undercut that ball, and just neither one of them got it.
Yeah.
They had it because they had it played perfect, it looked like. They were right there. They both went to undercut it. Hooker went to play on the ball. You don't know. I don't know who you blame there. But once Hooker went to underplay it, Bland was done.
Bland gave him he gave up the inside leverage, had his hips facing the sideline, and DK made a good cut to the inside. He had to stretch out his hands, as fully stretched arms to catch the ball, but you're not catching him once he gets full speed.
What a play. That's a good play. If you're a fantasy player, I don't have DK on my team, so.
Yeah, but he hasn't really done much all season.
He really hasn't. But that's a tough one. You just feel good about your drive. You just feel good about, Dallas going down and putting together a solid drive and coming up with 3. And Gino just drops a dime in the basket, bro.
And they didn't have that play called on 3rd and 3, so
100%. They definitely did not have that play caught on 3rd and 3. You know that. I thought that was good. I thought they were starting to get pressure around the edge, and she just stepped in that pocket and just put a strike there. And yeah, both of you cannot try to undercut that pass. It's tough.
So it was Donovan Wilson. Looks like he was actually playing like a robber type of position. So he wasn't really trying to go for the ball on that particular play. But all right, we have to respond. That's an uncharacteristic play of our defense. Certainly a Bland. I think only the second touchdown on him this year. I think it was Devontae Smith that got the first one.
Dude,
so it's
tough.
They'll regroup. I just got to answer that.
ESPN just put they dropped their win percentage from 80.9 to 63.1. You settle down, Anthony. I'm not even going to pause. I was going to show it, but I'm not, because we don't like them, and they're going to lose to San Fran, and then they're going to lose to Dallas next week, and Dallas is going to take over the division, and then Dallas is going to get the number 1 seed and win the Super Bowl. And you heard it here first.
A lot of teams have been talking about the gauntlet, the Eagles schedule. We have our gauntlet in December, but Seattle had San Francisco, Dallas, San Francisco, Eagles.
Yeah, for a team on the cusp that wants to take that next little step. They're not. They're 6-5. They were 6-4 before last week, and yeah, that's tough when you're Seattle. That you're going to be fighting for it, and you have to run through basically the top 3 teams in the NFC. It's tough. But they responded, like we said last week. They're going to come out hungry, and they showed it down a nice. It looked like a little post route. He just got it. I don't know what to say. They showed him cutting in, and DK's fast. So once DK gets that ball, he ain't getting caught. Not when he gets behind them.
It must have been something they saw on film that they could do, because, like I said, I was kind of even surprised to see Bland just gave up. He was showing towards outside leverage. He cut in. So Cowboys with the ball back.
Yeah, first down. We try for another run, maybe 1.5 yards. They cannot get. I don't know why you put Pollard in and you put Pollard and have him run up the middle. Like
Yeah.
he is not a guy. He give him the sideline, give him the strong the toss, give him something else. You do not make this guy run up the middle, and it looks like that's all they've done so far today. We just can't get the run game going, and that's something we're going to need against teams like San Fran and Philly. That was a face mask. Okay, I guess they didn't call it, and Dak gets sacked for about 5 yards. He had all the time. It looked like a coverage sack. It looked like he really was he's in that pocket moving around. He was back there for a while. He just nobody got open.
He came off his first read, and Pollard couldn't hold on to that block.
Yeah. This isn't how you want to respond. It's a little bit more. So now it's 3rd and 16. It's not good. You don't have many play, calls on the sheet for this one. Hope maybe get something quick to CD and hope he makes a play. Dak's got time though, but yeah, just a little dump off. Oh, that wasn't a little dump off. That was first down. That looked like
a dump off for a first down.
It looked like he lobbed it like 15 yards down the field. That was quite impressive. I was shocked. Okay, now we're in business. I guess we do have play calls for 3rd and 16. It was a nice little. That's why.
Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, there was nobody around him. They gave him a little chipping out, and nobody accounted for him, and he was about 13 yards down the field when he caught that ball with nobody around him. So, and we got a little play action. Dak's taking a shot. I guess we're getting pass interference here on the defense. Good play. I don't know. That's a tough call. He is looking back. He's trying to play the ball. He put a lot of air on it. He need to put it out more. He threw it way too high there. I thought if he launched it, put not as much air, more zip. Maybe you hit him in stride.
Tolbert had him beat.
He did. Yeah, that was a bad throw by Dak there. But they make up for it. They do get the pass interference on the defense on Woolen. I don't know if I necessarily he did grab him. Oh, he 100% had him beat. That's a bad ball by Dak. Okay, there's the pass interference. He jumped into him. Okay, that is it.
Yeah, because Tolbert had to hit the brakes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 100% a bad ball by Dak, which is shocking. He has been throwing that deep ball pretty well recently. And we get a little quick toss to Rico. Maybe 3 yards. Why don't we? That's the type of play we need to give to Pollard. You know what I'm saying? That's Pollard's specialty out there. Get him speed towards the sideline. Let him use his shiftiness.
Absolutely.
But they are putting, after a couple of thirds, they're putting together a drive. They're back inside. Looks like they're in the red zone here. So they're they're at the 15. Go I form. I form 3 wide. Okay. I like what we're doing. They're putting like a beautiful pocket. Beautiful, beautiful ball. So Dak responds.
Touchdown.
Like Dak does.
Wow.
To the guy they put in motion.
Cool.
Number 88. The 88. That's what is it about the Cowboys receivers in that 88? And he's got so much time. And really the offensive line this week is looking very good. Like Dak's had time, and he had time on this play here just to get, CDs. It was a good route. It looked like a post or a corner post. And when he cut inside, Dak just put it perfectly between 2 defenders.
Let's go. Not only do I like that response, but what was that, a 5-play drive?
It was quick, yeah. And you figure he took a sack. I said we had a 3rd and 16. We converted there. It was some big plays on that drive. And that was a beautiful ball, man.
That's like I'm pumped about that drive because maybe we'd be happy. We were thinking when we got to respond, let's put together a 10, 12-yard drive, methodical down the field, but we get go for the deep ball.
You'd like to see a better ball. You'd like to see a little bit better of a pass, but hey, you get the pass interference out of it. Those are the type of balls that do get the pass interference because usually your DB hits the receiver when he's pulling up. So it's a solid drive. You're happy with that drive, and you're happy with the way Dak responded. Don't like the run game so far, but I really love the protection they're giving Dak in this pocket. I don't know. Maybe Seattle. I know Seattle probably doesn't have the pass rushers that some of your other teams do, but Dak's really, even on the play he got sacked, it felt like he had time back there. So they're giving him ample time for these receivers to get open. But
I
want to see the defense. They look good.
Going.
They're solid. I used to do them big when I was umpiring back in the day. There'd just be the little.
You were behind the plate.
Yeah, I was a big fan. I liked it. It was a good time. You get a good conversation going on with the catcher. That's why I was like, I was sitting there. Remember as a kid, I was like, Dad, do umpires in the major leagues talk to the catchers too? He's like, no, son, come on. He's like, that's a professional game. I was like, well, you're telling me, I'm sure it's professional with these kids out here, the 10-year-olds that are trying to win championships too. But he has a good time. But I didn't really I didn't really like sunflower seeds though. I just did it because it was fun. I don't know. But I want to see the defense come out this drive. They need to get pressure. They need to really get in his face. They need to do a little bit better in the run game. I don't like the way they were looking. There was two big gashes. I guess it's really tough to tell, but yeah, I want to see them kind of tighten up that run game. Because that's really the only way that type of drive or that type of play calling, I think, will be what will help Seattle. Because I think that's what Seattle's going to try to do. They're going to try to keep the ball on the ground, get in good running downs. If you get 4 yards on first down, now you're above the, ahead of the chains for those second and third down, especially, you go and even 2, it's now third and, third and 4, another 4, it's third and 2. So they need to really come out and tighten up that run defense this drive.
Yeah, I mean, we got that 3rd and 16. That was the play of the drive for sure.
And you better hope they don't score again. Your projection 13, more than halfway there. You know what I'm saying? More than halfway there. Let's go. I'll lead the team. So CD now 81 catches, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's really turning. Only so many times you can hate on the kid.
All right, so Gino play action, dumps it off to Lockett, and
let's go play.
Is that Marquise Ball? Let's go.
Yeah, it's good open field tackle. They got pressure on Gino. It's a good play. Keep him behind the chains. Keep your defense doing what it does best. Just go after that quarterback. That's a good play call. I think DQ is going to respond here, though. They got him on the screen. He knows. He knows it's a big drive. You got to take the pressure
shotgun. Wide receiver screen. About 3 yards flag on the play. Probably offensive holding or pass interference.
I get no, because they're just going. It's probably blocking. I can't hear it.
Offensive holding.
Yeah, they figured that's what it was. Yeah, it looked like it's where it was. That's what I figured. That's a tough play. But they even covered it really well still. I don't think he got maybe a yard on the play, but so they defended it really well as well. Okay, so Dallas goes ahead and declines the penalty. So instead of 2nd and 19, they have it 3rd and 9 now. So
I don't know if I like that.
I'm fine with that. I'd much rather 3rd and 9's tough. I know Dallas just 3rd and 7. Yeah. I may be taking 2nd and 19. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably take the 2nd and 19. But hey, you get a play here, 1 stop. That's all you need, 1 stop.
All right, Gino in the shotgun, 3 out. And 1 tight end. We rush 4, send someone late.
There's a flag. It looks like in the area holding.
Of defensive holding, but it looks like a first down as of right now for Tyler Lockett.
You think defensive holding?
That's what I would think.
Oh,
Offsides
Williams.
defense. Okay. That's what I was going to say earlier when D-Law went offsides. I'm like, normally Sam Williams is our troublemaker.
This guy.
Oh, Dante Fowler. Okay. Sam Williams
Oh,
has
okay.
given
56, 58.
up some crucial first downs this season, running into a kicker scenario, but he also has a pump block. All
Yeah, he
right,
does.
Gino back in the shotgun, 3 wide out. He snaps the ball, hands it off to Charbonnet. Parsons comes in and cleans it up. Maybe a yard and a half or 2.
I thought they were going to throw a flag there with the way they threw him down.
So how many? We have 2 penalties against us so far this drive. Seahawks have 1.
Yeah, I think it's the right call to decline the penalty. I was okay with it, but you gotta play a little better. You gotta get better coverage, and it doesn't look like they're getting as much pressure on the pass plays. They're getting there, but it feels like Gino is just able to get the ball out in time each time.
Gino play action, looking to Metcalf, going deep again.
What
And
a pass!
Metcalf has it. Looks like they are going to challenge our defensive player of the year.
Maybe he's not the defensive player of the year
candidate. I think sooner or later it's gonna bite you. I'm surprised here. DeBlanc, he's looking at his eyes, but he didn't really defend that well.
No, I think that's what you're going to do. That's going to have to be a little bit of the worry there, is because that's DK's world right there. DK's a go ball. He's got the big body. He's a physical dude. So that's going to be a matchup that's big. I think that's huge because you didn't see AJ that do against him. But I think DK's a little bit bigger than AJ, but that's why I kind of wasn't as worried about it. But that's, 2 plays on him now. He's got 2 catches, a touchdown. About 100 yards, 110 yards against him. Not looking good. But wow, I guess it looked like a Seattle lineman came out during that play. So another that could be something you can watch. Backup offensive lineman in the game.
Yep, they did have a returning offensive lineman come out from injury. I'm not sure if that was him who stepped out, but we got 2nd and 10. Gino in shotgun after Micah stopped the running of Charbonnet in the last play. Another, looked like a handoff. Charbonnet 5 yards. We got another 3rd down coming up.
You don't like the way the defense responded this drive so far. I don't like it. Because even 3rd and 5, I think that opens them up. I think you can't play one way or the other. You can't really look. This is where I want to see Micah or Lawrence come up with a sack, though. You need to see him knock him, not let him have a chance. Hold him to a field goal. Get the ball back 10-10.
All right. Shotgun, 3 out. We do have Gilmore on Metcalf on the top. And, baby, Parsons gets to Geno Smith. Geno throws it as he's falling. Looks like
that looked like there should have been a penalty on the offensive line. You declined it, but I thought looked like a block in the back once Parsons got him inside.
Wow, crazy move!
What a play! See, that's what you want to see. Those don't show up on the stat sheets, but those are huge. Well, I guess quarterback pressure's on the stat sheet, but that's the type of play you want to see him make. It may not have been a sack, but it definitely stopped them from getting points. Well, not getting touchdown. So it looks like
we're going to be knotted, but here we go. Field goal by Myers.
They're taking the 5. They're taking the 5. This is big.
Delay a game.
That could be big.
No, it's still a chip shot.
Listen, could you kick a 40-yard field goal? I actually think I could. I would bet I could.
With no pressure in Denver? Yeah.
you want that air? Told you, baby. What did I tell you? There's 5 yards. Those 5 yards are huge. No thing is a chip shot, my guy. I told you. That's big. Those 5 yards. That's what shanks it. Now you're in the
No
kicker's head.
good. Cowboys stay on top 10-7. Myers misses a 40-yarder.
I like the reverse psychology you did there. He got him from here. It's just a chip shot. He's got it. Got in his head. But that's big. Yeah. That's huge.
All right. So, I mean, here are kind of some of the positives for me so far the first quarter. When you have, Seattle moving the ball, really well, they're running a good amount of plays. You kind of see as a defense, DQ is like, okay, I see what they're trying to do. Probably give Bland some more support. Initially, take DK away and make him go somewhere else. But I shouldn't have been surprised that someone as that has confidence in their players like a Pete Carroll come out and say, you know what, we think our guy's better, he's bigger and he's faster. Watch us go to feed Metcalf in the first quarter. We should have saw that coming.
Agree. I think he's definitely their guy. He's their big play guy, and he's someone. You're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to put somebody over top of him. You can't, because I don't think Lockett's that. He's not that guy anymore, and I don't think. I think Jackson. He's not there yet. I think see right now DK in these first two drives, watching these first two drives, you're going to want to put somebody over top wherever DK is, and just not let him beat you right now because he's the guy. He's beating you. It should be tied, but he's looking good. He's a good receiver though. He is one of the best in the league, so you can't be surprised that they're feeding him the ball.
He got his money, right?
Yeah, he did. That's awesome. Thank you, Mike. You should have said it in here. My buddy just texted me, told me my grand piano looks awesome. Everybody loves the piano. The piano plays. I just want to let everyone know it's given to me by Billy Joel himself. He autographed it. He actually came over some cocktails. Okay, Dallas, I guess we have the kickoff. Looked like a little dump off to Ferguson, and he took it for about 13. It was a quick pass, 13, another first. About 40 seconds left in the first quarter. This Dallas drive that's the way you want to see it start out. Dak's looking very efficient so far. He's looking good. The offensive line's really giving him time. I think I'm kind of expecting. I feel like we should be expecting points this drive. Dak's in the shotgun, fake a handoff. They did look like a little RPO, little play I do in Madden. If Mr. Anthony's watching, that's the RPO play. We do it in Madden. Turpin just dropped it. It looked like he had some field, so he started looking up the field. Play the yak before he had the ball secured. So that one's definitely on Turpin. So we got second down and 10. 19 left in the quarter.
Man, Tolbert's getting more snaps than Gallup at this game, it looks like.
It does feel like Gallup is – I don't know what it is, man. Dude, okay, little man. That's got – come on. Okay. That's probably not flag worthy. A little bad throw. I don't know what that was. It looked like he just lobbed it up to CD and let CD try to make a play. Got about 5 or 6. So third down as the quarter ends. They're driving. That Turpin play kind of stinks. That puts you behind the chains. Easy ball. And that's one of those plays I know you've been talking about, little gadget plays. I think that's you got to make that catch, especially when you're a guy like Turpin who's really fighting to stay on the field and even get on the field. That's a catch you got to have.
Yeah, it kind of stalled the drive a little bit, the momentum that we had, and But I like how we're mixing in. We talked about it in our pregame. We like seeing Turpin being added to some plays, being used as the dynamic player that he is. He could be a decoy, I think, more in the playoffs with that. Tolbert is starting to get a lot of looks. and he had a man beat. Dak underthrew it. It looked like it was intentional. So like he was trying to throw for that PI. We saw him do that in the Eagles game on that final drive.
Yeah, but I still want to see him throw. I want to see him throw that one up. I want to see him let his receiver go make a play, especially a kid like Tolbert, rookie. He had some big plays at Tennessee. You want to see him, put a little bit more length on that and see him go run under it, make a real play, because he did have the corner beat. He had Woolen beat, so he definitely could have a good ball there plays. So because you saw Woolen, pulled up, that he caught up once. Tolbert had to pull up for the short pass. But Dak's looking great tonight. I think that's so
He
far.
does.
I'm just excited.
He looks comfortable, confident. He's continuing to ball great first quarter. I mean, we're looking at a 4-touchdown game. If he keeps that up, now coming off of the missed field goal, if we can turn that into 7, that's a 10-point swing right there.
Yeah, and the way Dak's looking, it does feel weird saying he's got a lot of time. He's been sacked twice, but it really feels like those are coverage sacks, and it's tough too, because when you look at Pollard so far, he's got 4 rushes for 3 yards, just not looking good. But CD, they're really getting him. He's got 4 catches so far out of 5 targets, 53 yards, 52 yards, and a touchdown. And he's really spreading the ball out too. We have 6 different players with a reception in that first quarter, so he's still starting to keep that trend going. With feeding everybody. And this is a comment right here. I think we could all agree here, Victoria. I think we've definitely championed that to get Rico more carries in the game and keep Pollard fresh later in the game. I think that's something we definitely think should happen. And Rico just seems he looks good when he's in there. He definitely looks good when he's in there. We have a 3rd down. It looks like, Dak, with a nice move. Keeper. Looks like it's about a half a yard, less than a half a yard short.
Thanks for the comment, Vic. Good seeing you over Thanksgiving. Yep, 4th and 1. Hurry up,
going for it. I think you just go QB sneak here, right?
Trying to get them off sides.
No, they're going. McCarthy's going. We've seen this too much, and half a yard, I'm okay with it.
I don't want to run it,
but it's a big play.
Call timeout. Think about it. We haven't been running the ball good.
Oh, no, you definitely play action. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about.
To the outside,
that's what it is. That's what you need to do. Get him the ball, moving sideline to sideline.
That was the first outside run for Pollard.
I should be a head coach
this half, but no, they set that up with all the other inside runs.
Is that what that was? That's
that's
good. I'd like to see him get about 8 yards every other carry too, though. So let's start doing more of it. But that's what you need to see from Pollard. And that was a big 4th down. Now you're pretty much in field goal range at 35. Little play action, nice little chip block, little toss off to Pollard. With Pollard with a nice move, nice cutback, still on his feet. What a play there by Pollard. He had so much going on.
I saw you make that exact same cut during Turkey Bowl about 3 years ago.
Yeah, if I tried to do that cut now, I'd pull a hamstring, tear an ACL. I'm not what I once was. You know what I'm saying? But that was a beautiful and great awareness by Dak. Just about to he got walloped on that play and still had the awareness to just dump it off to Pollard and let Pollard go make a play. And that's where we want to see Pollard. That's something you and I have said many times. Get him the ball in space, moving sideline to sideline. That's where he works. And on a 1st down, Dak, with a nice, with a look. I don't know what that play was. It looked like Dak
was going to be
get murdered.
A fake wide receiver screen. He was hoping the corners bit.
That's kind of what you're probably right.
Like either Cooks or Lamb was going deep, and Seahawks didn't bite.
No, and Turpin took the punishment for that. He got hit.
He did.
Hard.
He got hit.
He got rolled.
It looked like they were going to have an opportunity for a strip sack, but timeout Cowboys.
Yeah, they really Dak, I was shocked was able to keep it in there. So now it's about 2nd and 10, about the 25, 26. You just, this is where you want to, you still want to Dak make a smart play. We don't need a full first down here. Just get a few yards, get a manageable 3rd down. No, it is 3rd down, isn't it? That's not good. 2nd down. Yeah. I want to see more running out of the shotgun, like outside sweeps out of the shotgun. I don't want to strictly out of like a single back.
2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
The 26-yard line. 3 wide tight end. Runs a little draw play here.
Dowdle, let's go.
He made something out of nothing. It looked like he, about 2 yards in, he got hit, and he just kept going. That was a great play call.
Dowdle, great balance. Bounces off, off tackles, off hits. Just love the dude.
It makes plays, and he definitely looked like he was getting about maybe a yard and just kept pushing, kept those legs churning, turned it into 8. So you got 3rd and 2. Looks like Dak's about to throw. Little dump. CD. Oh, CD jumps over. I don't know if I want to see CD trying to jump over people like that. He got the first down, got a catch.
The 5, yeah.
He's at the wall. I thought from the angle, it looked like he was about to score. Like he tried to jump over. We got a flag here. Who is it on is the question. Dak didn't look too happy.
Before that play, CD had already 4 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Okay, no flag on the play. That's the 2nd time they threw a flag and picked it up today. What are we doing here, officials? That was a play. That's a good play. It looked like Dak again had time.
All right, who's gonna get the touchdown? I'm gonna say
Pollard or Rico.
I'm gonna say Fergie.
You think Fergie? I think they're gonna attempt to run here, which I don't like. If I want to see a quick dump off. I want to see 4 wide with Pollard in the backfield. But yeah, here we go. We're going shot or heavy again. Goal line. Oh, little play action. And Dak throws it away. Got no play. Like, McCarthy, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Mike? Last time we were down here in the goal line. Yeah, the 1 yard line, we go goal line, we go heavy and don't get anything. And then nothing, boom, get sacked, kick a field goal. And Dallas gets an ineligible man downfield. Repeat first down. Now it's 1st and goal from the 7. I actually like this better. I'm not going to lie. I know he's not going to go heavy from the 6, Gosh, they're right there, though.
So he was going to look for Fergie. Fergie couldn't break loose from the line. I still say Fergie gets it.
I think they do a draw or something quick to Pollard inside. Or never mind. That's a nice play. Dak rolling out. He throws it, looking for CD in the back of the end zone on a looked like CD tried to stop and let the receiver run past or the DB run past him, which if anybody's watched Pineapple Express, we know that doesn't work. Hopefully somebody gets that reference. I'm a big reference guy. Yeah, now we got second and goal from the 6. You need to punch this in. You can't have 2 straight drives getting the ball to the 1 yard line, right?
Inside the 5. No way.
You can't have that happen. So let's see. We have a here we go from Dak. Quick dump off. Right to Cooks, man.
Touchdown.
That's what we want to see. That's what you want to see. Cooks was wide open.
Yeah, he was.
This is what you want to see. This is what we expected. And then we got a 17. 16-7 game. Cooks gets a touchdown. It's good to see. Like we said earlier, he's starting to shine this year, man. The last few games, he's really starting to pick up that play. And somebody said, I forget who it was on the pregame, but they said they think, Cooks is probably the vital piece because he's a guy, if you start getting him going, that makes CD even more dangerous.
It does. And the Seahawks send 5. They have a late blitz on a linebacker come in free and clear. And I think it was Tyrone Smith kind of picked them up at the very end, came off his block, gave Dak just enough time to get the ball to Cooks. Man, it's just we're still clicking. Looks like it's still carried over. We got another game, a lot of great momentum. Still a long game to go for sure, but 10-point swing. So
you need to see a defensive stop here, though. I get they didn't get points last drive. I need my defense to come out and have a big stand here. I want a 3-and-out. Let's keep the momentum going. Maybe a first down max. I don't want to see another drive. They put together, even though the one wasn't really a drive, it was a straight touchdown. They drove last drive so they're looking good. They're moving the ball. So where that needs to stop. We need that to stop this drive. We need a sack.
Dak now with 148 yards, 18 dropbacks, 12 completions, 2 TDs. CeeDee Lamb now up to 66 yards and 1 touchdown.
That's what you want to see, right? I think that's, after his streak, he's kind of cooled off a little bit. Just because we're winning I think Jack spreading the ball out more, but it looks like today there is a bit of an emphasis on trying to get CeeDee the ball. Like you say, he's got 7 targets out of his 11 his 18 passes. So it's definitely looks like a focal point today to get CeeDee involved and get him going down this stretch when they're probably going to need him in these next, coming up in this pretty brutal stretch Dallas has coming up. So you want CeeDee playing his best and you want Dak playing his best too. And they're keeping the momentum rolling from the last few games. This offense is really clicking and they've really found their identity.
Now you can't, underestimate the 3rd and 16 conversion, the 4th and 1 conversion. If either of those don't go our way, we're going to be probably talking frustrated right now. But those went our way. We're playing just awesome at home. First team in NFL history to win first 5 home games by 20 points. And I bet you it's not going to be the last. We're not done.
No. 4 TD passes in each of his last 3 home games.
For Dak.
Dak is hot. This offense, McCarthy has him clicking. I don't know what switch, but like we said, that San Diego game, there was really a switch in the identity of this offense. And it really went. I don't know if it was Dak going in there and trying to ask for more things that make him comfortable, but he looks a lot more, or McCarthy just, okay, what's worked the last 3-4 years under the previous offensive coordinator. Let's get back to more of that and let Dak do him. But whatever it is, Dak looks so comfortable these last few weeks. It's really great to see.
Parsons is on the sideline for this drive. They got 2 wide out. Geno Smith behind center has his tight end wide open for a first down, 10 yards.
Is it me? Does font look really small for a tight end? Looks like he's like 6'2". Which that's not small, like by any means, but for an NFL tight end, he just looks a little small.
First and 10. Geno Smith now at 133 yards, 6 for 7. So our defense, where the DBs are playing off. Bland comes up to press. DK handoff to Charbonnet for about 5 yards. Up the middle.
You don't like to see that.
No, they are.
They're starting out, coming out looking good. Their Seattle offense is looking good. If not for a missed field goal, You know, they're driving down right here to tie the game.
Time of possession, Cowboys 12 and a half minutes, Seattle just over 6. Now we got Geno in a shotgun with 2 running backs to his right. And he throws the slant and Metcalf drops it.
Why are
Wide
you
open.
10 yards off the ball in coverage there when you like
Yeah.
I guess you can't always push, but you know, I'm so tired of seeing it feels like every week Dallas is a team, and I get it's not third down, but on 3rd and 7, they're 10 yards off. 3rd and 3, they're 7 yards off. Like you can't give that much cushion to receivers because that should have been caught. You know, that's an easy first down there.
So we got 3rd and 5. We'd love to get a stop here. Geno in the shotgun, 4 wide out, and he's looking left to the wide receiver. And Najigba made a man miss, gets the first down, gain of about 10 yards. Smith Najigba. We talked about that him being a potential mismatch for Jordan Lewis. This time, he was covered by Bland, but Bland kind of got.
It's a good route combination. It looked like they tried to get the one receiver going up to kind of bump him, so he's playing behind. It looked like it got beat bad, but when you see the replay, it doesn't. You can see what it kind of chipped him, picked him.
Parsons tried to apply pressure up the middle, but couldn't quite get to him. So now we have 1st and 10. He's going deep. We got a pass interference on Lockett inside the 10. We got a DB, or is that a linebacker? Evans. Got to pull the scouting report. I haven't seen Evans on a prior play, but underthrown ball. And now we need our defense to step it up here because we are allowing them to move down the field.
Lockett still almost made a play for the ball. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Bad ball.
Clean pocket.
Yeah, that was just a terrible pass. He rolled up and just put nothing on it. That he had him beat. Yeah. But Dallas that's a big penalty, man.
Geno in shotgun, 1st and 10 at the 9-yard line. He goes to the corner, overthrows Najigba, 2nd and goal.
It was a good play call. Thought he had him.
But Geno's running confident right now, man.
I don't like the way this defense is looking right now, man. I'm going to go ahead and say over on that. On your 13, I was excited. I know I said closer to 20, but I think 24. But it's just, I don't like
Draw gets eaten up in the backfield by Odigizua.
I love that guy.
Love it when the big.
That's a big play. That's a big play. Now we got what's about third and goal from about the 8.
No, about the 14.
Okay, they were on the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were on the 5.
Now they're.
I thought it was a deeper. I thought it was a deeper pass interference call because they landed in the end zone together.
I'm surprised they go with the draw right there, but here we go. 7 and 17. Oh, it looked like some movement up front. No flag. Pass to the end zone and incomplete. No flags on the play. There is a flag. He's calling for pass interference on Gilmore. Let's see what the call is. I didn't really see anything.
They are discussing. That's a good. No, never mind.
Pass interference
on
Hooker in the end zone. So 1st and goal. That's a big call. That is a big, big mess up on our defense, giving them 1st and goal. Let's see if it would have if it stopped a touchdown.
Okay, so it was Gilmore. It wasn't Hooker, but yeah, that's you got to call that. It was good play by him. You know, hopefully the ref misses it, but
touchdown. Seahawks run up the middle for Charbonnet. So they answer back. Man, they're playing tough. They get a big play downfield. 2nd right, big play, over 30 yards. So in this game, they already have 2. So our defense is, they're on their heels right now. No other way to say it. Now our D line is getting pressure, but this is not what we expected to see them playing pound for pound with our punches and drives, matching our points.
I didn't expect our defense to look this bad. Like, I'd like to think we have a pretty comparable defense of line to San Fran. I think we're a little bit better. They're tough. They are very tough. They do get sacks. And they ate Geno alive. And I really thought we'd get much more pressure on him. I really thought we'd be eating more. So it's tough to see because he's putting the ball, it feels like, where he wants to tonight. He's 7 of 10.
Their play calling is going well. He's getting some quick throws in, and they're mixing it up, very well. So, shoot ourselves in our foot with that PI call, and now we gotta come back with another strong performance to win the momentum back.
There's 2 of them though, man. You can't have 2 pass interference calls there. That's man, it's tough. Gilmore is I'm not going to complain about as much. You do see that once in a while. That's a DB tendency. The other one, you got to play the ball, but they're just not getting pressure on Geno, and I think that's the big issue right now. You really need to start getting pressure on Geno and stop, because they're getting receivers open. There's DK, even with the drop, they're just, those guys are looking good. They're beating our defense, and we play a lot of man, and it's not working because they're, from after they look good that first drive, the first 2 plays running the ball, Charbonnet really has 8 carries for 15 yards. So they're really starting to shut that run down, but Geno is just dropping dimes and they're catching them and they're just not getting pressure. So you want to see that change. Definitely. DQ's got to do something, right?
Yeah. Man, that's frustrating. So, I mean, we are a good second half team. So we got that rolling for us. Our offense is clicking. Just gotta keep it going. It looks like it's going to be a high scoring game. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, you need, and this is a big drive here for Dallas too, because you put together something small here. You got to remember Seattle gets the ball coming out of half. You really don't want to. You don't want to not put up points here. I think here you gotta put up points, because I kind of feels like right now Seattle can do what they want. So if you don't get points here, Seattle scores before that half. It's right before the half, and then gets the ball right after half. It could get bad. So you want to see Dak put together a drive here and at least get 3. You really like 7, but you at least want to see 3 here, and a long drive. You want to milk this clock some and not really give Seattle much time left to go down the field and score.
I agree.
So we had the kickoff, and of course, fair catch, and Dak's out here with Pollard in the shotgun. I'd like to see. You want to see him try to mix in some runs here, some outside runs. Try to milk this clock some. You don't want to score too quick. We get a draw to Pollard and up the middle for about 1 yard. Let's continue to run Pollard up the middle for 1 yard when we know he should be going outside. That's give him another 4 straight rushes up the middle for over 2 drives and get him on the outside on 4th down. That's some guts there by McCarthy, but I like it. That's what we like. And we got Dak in the shotgun, 2nd down. Little play action, dump to Ferg. Oh, Ferg with a little jump over the first defender and gets knocked down for a gain of about 7 or 8 to make it 3rd and 1. You know, a lot of play calls on the play sheet for this.
Did I overhype Ferg too much on the offseason?
He's looking good. He stepped up, and I really thought Shun was going to be because they went and got him, and I thought, but Ferg's really taken this role, and he's flourishing with it, and it's really good to see. I don't know what I want to see here on 3rd and 1. They give it to Pollard. Pollard he got a yard,
Yeah.
about 2, maybe 2, but
Man, if Dak would have kept that,
I thought he did
he's
it first.
running.
Yeah, it looked like I thought when he did do the fake pull and did, but that's good to see. Now we know.
All right. So Tyler Smith sealed up that inside, just enough crease, got out back Bobby Wagner, veteran player right there
Just
for
what
a
you wanna
second
see.
year.
You know, you get first with the 36-yard line now. Play action. Ooh, a little dump to Ferg. Little screen to Ferg for about 13.
See, I love that play call. That's just like it's a momentum type of play.
And you get the ball in your guy's hand quick and let them go make the plays. That's, Ferguson's a big body guy, and you saw, with the last play he's jumping over you. This play he's trying to run through you. And I like to see that. He got a little bit of wit in there. And it's nice to see.
I was gonna say he has that Hawkinson / Kelsey type of athleticism, making the first guy miss. As a tight end, you usually don't see that.
Not a lot of it, no. And then, back on 1st down, another little quick throw right to CD for about 9 on a slant. So really, again, it's just this emphasis to get the ball in your playmaker's hands. He has 8 targets now, 6 catches for 75 yards. So they're really trying to get him the ball. And, this is what we wanted to see now. We wanted to see them milk the clock a little bit. They're down to 6 minutes. You got the ball and the other side of the field. Looks like, another handoff up the middle. Looks like they're about an inch or 2 short. You gotta assume if they don't get this, as long as it's not a sack, you got to feel he's probably running the ball twice here, right?
Yeah.
I feel, kind of, Bobby comes in there, smart player, veteran player, just eats that up. Hits, finds the hole before Pollard even does and just finishes that up. And you got to think they're going for it twice here. One of them's going to be a Dak sneak. And there it is for the 1st down. Got about 2 yards.
I was going to say, we don't do a lot of play action deep on a 2nd and short, 3rd and short.
I would have loved, I would have liked to have seen maybe a shot there.
Yeah.
It would be fun. Maybe later in the game, you get them thinking, running the ball. You take that shot on 2nd and short like that. But you're pretty much in field goal range now. You're on the 40, you're probably within range. You don't want to attempt a 57-yarder, but you want about 5 more yards, but this is the drive you wanted to see put together. Nice. Another little quick pass right over to CD, for about 8 yards. Just let him make the play. A little quick screen to him. Looked like maybe an RPO.
Jamal Adams for the tackle.
Yeah. He's just let's get CD the ball and let him make plays. Because it looks like a lot of these plays, he's still getting about 4 or 5 yards after that first contact, which is something I know we both talked about. He's not the guy that's going to just go out and jump you. He's not going to outrun you, but he is tough to get down. He has so many moves. He's so shifty, so elusive that he turns those little 2-yard catches into 5, 6, 7 yards. Oh, and then we get 2nd down, little run. Looks like Pollard's still in there. Again, up the middle for about 3 yards, get them the 1st down. Hey, I guess if you're running them on 2nd and inches and 3rd and 1, a yard's okay. But we are milking that clock. So it's another thing right now. We're not giving Seattle that opportunity to get the ball back. Oof. On 1st down, they again look like a kind of a run more up the middle where he let him bounce, and Jaron Reed just looked like he beat Tyler Smith and just threw Pollard down like a child.
In the backfield, yeah. Wow.
Oh, okay. He beat Biotis. Just swim move. Right over Biotis and just got there before Pollard got the ball just as soon as he got it. 2nd and 14. So it's still not.
Clock's
You're
moving. About getting to 3 minutes.
Yeah, we're under 3 minutes. Let's see what kind of play call they have here. I like that play call. We could do a little play action to Rico and then a little dump off for about 7. Makes it a manageable 3rd down. We saw them earlier convert on a 3rd and 16. They've been getting these 3rd downs. I really hope if they don't get it, you take the points. But at least now you're getting it to that 2-minute warning. There's about 2:30 left. We got 3rd and 7. We're about the 25-yard line.
I don't think we play it conservative. I don't think we do a draw or something like that. Go for the first.
I don't think so. I think they're going for the first down. Yeah. And another play to Cooks. Cooks makes a great catch, a couple bobble and weaving, but all for naught because he gets tackled right at the 5 or the 10. But first down, great strike by Dak, sitting in that pocket with it just collapsing around him. Even though he had the time, it's just the poise right there is just you're not used to seeing that. I feel like in years past that Dak's rolling out there and kind of making a bad play, and he made a perfect pass there to Cooks.
Veteran route right there by Cooks because he kind of settles down because the linebacker is in zone up the middle like that, and he slows down so Dak can fit that pass in. It looked like some chemistry right there.
We said he's really looking. The last few weeks, Cooks, that was something you were pressing hard. We want to get Cooks the ball more. We want to see Cooks because he's a 1,000-yard receiver pretty much every year. He's a great player. So you wanted to eventually at some point, was it going to happen? And it really looks like it's starting to. And he's a very effective weapon. It just makes you that much better if Cooks is rolling too. Because he's got 3 catches today on 3 targets, 42 yards. Ferg, 3 for 36. Pollard has a catch. Shun has a catch. Turpin has a catch. Rico has a catch. So Dax, he's still spreading it out, and he's hitting everybody. He's not, he's not force feeding. He's not trying to get one person the ball. He's finding the open guy. He is getting the ball to, of course, CD a little more, but it's not like he's trying to pressure it to him. It's plays where CD's open, and they're running good routes for him. But
So
it's nice
we're
to see
at
him be effective.
he's at 189 yards, easily on track for 400-yard night, which is legit against a pretty good defense, or a decent defense, I should say. Man, I mean, he's just on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, the one thing I still don't like the Pollard 9 for 19. I just stop running them up the damn middle, please. I know we're setting up for later, but let's just run later every time. I don't, even if he doesn't get 11 yards, let's get 4 yards. I'm okay. But you want to see maybe those adjustments. But on the other hand, too, Geno, 7 of 10 for 144. I get one of those is a 73-yard catch and run, but he's still very efficient tonight, finding his guys. He's got no sacks where Dak's been sacked twice. They're both getting very good protection, standing in that pocket and taking hits. So they're both those quarterbacks are looking great tonight.
So here's what concerns me so far with our lack of ability to run. If we go up 2 scores and we're trying to drain the clock and we can't run the ball, that could be a problem to bite us, late in the game.
So looks like somebody that's not Wagner. Looks like one of their linebackers are going out, but I think that's why though in past games, Dak's attempts, and I've complained about it, have been so high because it is them just kind of running those short plays and getting those first downs, just running quick plays for him. Okay, and then we kind of have a jet fake sweep play action Dak run with Ferguson leading. I don't know what you want to call that, but he got about 4 yards, and it looked impressive in the beginning. And Seattle does take their first time out, right? Yeah, no, their second time out of the night or of the first half to try to stop the clock, knowing they could potentially get the ball back here. So, I think I want to see a touchdown here. At this point, we're We're in the red zone. You're in that 10-yard line. You need to get a touchdown here. So this is a big drive. I feel like I'd be disappointed if we came out of this drive with a field goal.
Yeah, no, same.
So we have second down from the 6. Got CD in motion. Oh, they got in quick. Dak tried to make a play there, but just too many bodies coming at him. He gets sacked. We have a flag on the play. So we don't know what that is. Holding on offense. And it looks like Seattle's going to accept it. Tyron Smith on a hold. That's a tough call, man. They're really shooting them for themselves in the foot here in these red zones. Oh, was it Tyler?
Yeah, it's because the linebacker came in on a late blitz, and he would have just murdered Dak if he didn't.
That's a good play.
Hold him.
Yeah,
it is a good play.
That's a smart play. You don't let Dak get murdered there. Okay, so it sounds like they're coming out and overturning and say they want to decline the penalty. So it's now 3rd and goal from the 10. You kind of feel like, see, Dak can make these plays.
He can.
No, yeah, you call a timeout here, you regroup,
look at the play call sheet,
kind of see this is one of those situations. It's a big moment in the game. I think this is a big moment going up 13 instead of 6. No, so it'll be 10. So because they're up 3 now. I forgot about it. So going up 10 instead of 6, and potentially Seattle has a drive here. So if something lucky, we always seen them. They're looking good. Geno's hitting. So if you don't get a touchdown here, Seattle's definitely going to use that timeout and try to at least get a field goal before the half. So, and then they get the ball coming out of half. We do, Dallas did get the first ball today. So this is a big play. Yeah, Ben, that's tough. They're showing a stat. Yeah, last 3 games, Dak hasn't sacked at all tonight 3 times. And it really felt like that was the first real pressure sack that they got in his face. But third and goal from the 10. No backfield. Dak scrambling. He steps up. He's scrambling. He's running.
Makes a cut.
He got tackled at the 3-yard line.
They're staying on the field.
It looks like they're staying on the field. I don't know. I don't like this call. It looks like, McCarthy looks like he's going for it. Pete Carroll looks upset.
I think this is what.
Oh, no. Okay, so it wasn't Dallas. It was Seattle took their final timeout, but Dak is staying on the field.
So I guess McCarthy's thinking, okay, well, going up 6 is okay, but it's still a 1 possession either way. Yeah,
but to me, I get it's still a minute 40. But, you don't get this and they go down a field goal. I don't like it. You take the points here. You don't chase points this early in the game in the first half. You at least go get points. Let's hope they do, though. Here we got Dak in a shotgun. Looks like Pollard will drop back. Dak's rolling out. Flag, a holding. Dak gets in, but I think it's coming back.
Dang it. He just barely grabbed him for a little bit. Half a second. I think some acting job there on the end as well. So it's going to force us to kick it.
Now that's terrible because we had the touchdown. Now that hurts. Now that's why you don't attempt it there, because you don't want the you get the joy of victory and the agony of defeat so quick. It just rips your heart out. But yeah, you could see it right when it happened. You knew it was a hold. You're just glad Dak got in. So they do accept it and you get the points. You now get the points.
He pulled off CD Lamb pretty early. Lamb was kind of doing a big step, big hop, shuffle, and then back cone, and Dak didn't like it.
We got a 31-yarder for Aubrey. Let's hope he just pushes this one through. Whew! Cut it close. I think the post felt a breeze.
Did I see a flag?
We do have a flag.
Looks
roughing the kicker? No.
This is going to be interesting.
It really is because this could, depending on the flag. I don't know what flags cause a first down on a fourth down, but Dak doesn't look to be getting up, so I can't imagine. After the play. Oh, okay. And after the play, threw down one of the linemen, threw down somebody. So it's going to be an after the field goal flag. So I'm forced on the kickoff. Yo, what was wrong with his hand? Such a weird angle. Okay. So if you're Dallas, if you're here, do you think instead of just booting it out of the end zone, do you kind of give like a high, try to drop it in there and pin them? Well, no, because they can fair catch it. Yeah, I guess you can't. Now you can fair catch it inside that 25.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it don't even matter. Yeah, you just boot out the end zone here.
Exactly.
Maybe a squib kick.
Boot it out. If they're brave enough to try to move the ball, I think it's a high risk, moderate reward, right? I mean, we can get a strip sack, a pick. I think the Seahawks are fine with going in the half.
But I think they come out and look, first play shot. There have been 2 pass interferences. Okay. DK is beating them. I think Seattle, there's still about minute 30 left.
I don't think Pete Carroll's that aggressive. I think
he threw the ball from the goal line with Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. He is aggressive as anything, bud. Okay, he knows aggression. He cost himself the Super Bowl. He's got beast mode in the backfield and throws it. But yeah.
So we had a flag on our defense, give them a 1st and goal on a 3rd down. And we had an offensive penalty that called back a touchdown on a 4th down. So 2 flags by our team costing us 12 points or 14.
That's tough.
Those are tough swings. Those are tough pills right there.
Yeah, you didn't, especially, I don't think I expected to go in the half here, 20-14, and there's still a minute 30 left. So it's definitely possible that they can put up a field goal. Because, you started at 25. I think Myers, I don't know what his long is this year. It's got to be in the 50s. I'm going to try to check now what his long is this season. He's 3 of 5 from 50 this year. He's 4 of 8, it says. So I'm not showing a long. But he's hit multiple 50-yard field goals, so he definitely has a leg. So you kind of you want to see maybe a get to the quarterback, or if they do run a draw, you don't want to see him give up anything big here. You want to see him really shut it down on 1st down and not really give him any momentum. Because I feel like these drives are all about, the first play. Let's see what we do on 1st down, and then we go from there. Yo, I got to admit, though, DK's a G. The dude learned sign language to talk trash in sign language so he doesn't get flagged. What a move.
I didn't know that. So Bland is pressing him. Geno's in shotgun, drops back.
Oh.
Overthrows his running back due to pressure. Gets knocked on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to look for that look for DK right away. And that's what I thought. We had Micah kind of getting right in.
So the right tackle gets help on Micah right there, but Micah uses that momentum to go in. Charbonnet, handoff, good gain, 8 yards. It'll be a 3rd and short.
Yeah, you don't want to give a 1st down here. I think
they're doing a hurry up if they get stopped.
If you're Dallas here, if they hurry up, I think you do. I think Seattle's going to let it run a little bit. They are content. I think if you get a first down here, I think then you see him really start to push. But I don't, because like you said, you don't want to let Dallas get a timeout and go down and give them an opportunity to score again.
Shotgun. He's looking to the left. He's gotten the jigba. Wow. What did he get, like 10 yards?
Yeah, and got out of bounds too, so it stops the clock with 41 seconds left. It's a good play call.
That was a good play call, yeah.
You know, they had a guy blocking over there so he could roll out and just hit him quick and easy. He's efficient tonight, 8 of 12 for 155. So they're at the 40, looks like the 43.
So Gino in the shotgun has 3 wide out and 1 tight end. No. Running back runs delayed, and there's a flag on the play. Incomplete pass.
It's looked like unabated to the quarterback. I think Micah was offsides. For at least the first flag, Micah was off. Somebody's offsides. So it looks like there might have been 2 flags, 2 separate penalties on the play. And both of them on Dallas, which is not good. It's just too many penalties tonight, man.
Yeah, it really is.
This is something we've been avoiding the last, even I think against the that's something they've been really avoiding this in our heater recently, and man, they're really showing up tonight and really costing us big. You can't have this. They really need to work on this in the second half. They really need to play more disciplined football.
So illegal contact defense, 21, that's decline. Then offsides.
Yeah, I saw that right away. You saw him jump.
Armstrong.
Oh, so that looked like the center. I see what he saw. The center moved some and he went. So that's a tough call, but yeah, it's terrible. That's not good.
Tough break.
73 penalty yards to me.
26th in the NFL in yardage on penalties. So Gino back in the shotgun, 36 seconds left. 3 wide out. He pulls back, sidearms it, incomplete to Tyler Lockett. He had him open for about 5 yards with some space and missed him.
Looked like he had that one of those guys on like a jet run across the line. It looked like he had him wide open real early too. If he'd have just dumped it off, and it looks like he is kind of sitting in that pocket trying to see if it develops first.
That 3 guys initially on Parsons,
because he's a bad dude. He is a bad dude. What's wrong with his thumb? Because I see it's wrapped tonight. Do you know what's wrong with him?
I saw some social media posts about him, having an illness, but nothing around his hand.
Okay.
All right, so short dump off under pressure for the running back, no gain. Another flag on the play.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's against Dallas, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
Another offsides.
Wow.
Fowler.
Another offsides on Fowler. Unbelievable.
This defense is just not playing discipline tonight. DQ is going to go in and really just rip in. He's got to do something because this is not. Oh, and he started offsides. There was a play earlier where I thought someone was offside from the jump too.
So now we give him 1st and 10. It would have been 3rd and short. So he's down. He's not out. Oh, they gave him the out of bounds. Yeah, he hit Lockett on the outside route about 8 yards. So 21 seconds. Oh, the clock is running.
Oh, they didn't give it to him.
All right, so he comes out to spike it. 16
That's big.
Seconds.
That's really huge because you're 3rd and 2 now.
So this is tough because they have 2 plays left. You don't want to concede and force them in bounds because you're basically giving them a field goal.
See, I don't think they get it spiked in time. I cover the side. Yeah, see that. What is that play call?
Bad coverage.
That's terrible play call. You have Bland about 13 yards off of. Okay, maybe about 10 yards. Yeah, off a Lockett. And they're already at the 40, so you're conceding that point, letting him get out of bounds so they can get that field goal. I don't like that play call at all. That was a terrible play call because now you're just making it easier on Seattle.
Wow.
I get you don't want to get beat, but that's a bad play call. What
It
is
is.
this?
So 3 lined up to the left, like in a stacked position. Gino throws it up deep in the end zone shot. It looks like they caught it for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. No, Jigba on Bland. Is that Bland? So you're telling me the Seahawks might go into the half with the lead.
And they missed a field goal too.
Penalty decline. Seahawks on top.
Yeah, Bland got beat again.
Let's see if he comes down with it. Nope.
They're going to call that a touchdown.
It moved. Oh,
No,
but what was the
because he had
penalty?
possession because that other arm was there. I think they're gonna that's a catch.
Okay, well, either way, it's a defensive pass interference in the end zone.
But they are reviewing it.
After it hits the surface.
No, any kind of movement, it's got to be clear loss of control. So
See, I don't think he had control of the ball. Now that we're looking at it, I don't know if he has control of the ball when it does hit the ground. I don't know. I don't think it's clear enough to overturn. I think it's too close. That's a wonderful play call.
It is.
He just got beat. It's just man on man.
It was just a clean route. You think he's going inside. He comes back outside. And just like a nice little juke move. Just enough to get some separation. Bland's falling on him as he's catching it. Man.
I just don't see enough there to overturn it.
So the meaningful thing here is if they call it incomplete, they called it complete, right? We don't know yet.
No, they didn't. Yeah, calling the field touchdown. Oh, yeah, it didn't. That's the thing. They would have gotten a yard.
Oh, it's still under review. Okay, so if they call it incomplete, they get it at the 1 yard line with 7 seconds.
You still got about at least one shot at the end zone. At least one.
You got to throw it.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're throwing it. Well, I don't see if you go out you go out 4 wide and spread them out. You look and decide from the 1 yard line. I'm okay running a draw. I get you may not get it, but that's the type of call that you have there. You run it quick up the middle if the numbers are there. But I just don't see enough to overturn it. I actually hope they call pass interference. He's not a catch, and they run it, and we stop him. They're taking a long time. So that could be positive. Trying to figure out clock and all that stuff.
Wow. It's all those, knick-knack penalties, lining up off sides, kept them pushing down the field, giving them yards, giving them just enough to want to go for the field goal. And this is what we get.
So they're reversing it. It's not a catch. Okay. It didn't look like he originally. I didn't think he had control. But like you said, they're still first down. This is a big moment. That's terrible because, well, if he doesn't pass interfere with him, I think he has him. If he doesn't fall and mess him up. So I don't want to say it's a terrible play call, but I think you have an opportunity here. If you're Dallas's defense to really come out of this drive, I think feeling okay.
I think they're going to run it.
I think they are too.
Oh, pass. Easy catch for a touchdown.
Colby Parkinson, bro. Wow, how did? Okay, so no touchdown. Dallas called a touchdown right before the timeout, called a timeout right before the play.
Oh,
That is so defeating. He iced the quarterback. That's because they left him wide open. He was like nobody within 3 yards. Okay. So now Seattle's out 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Let's step up here. At least they're probably not going to
all
run
right.
it.
In shotgun, 7 seconds left. RB goes out, slant route inside to DK against Bland, and DK catches it easily.
He just there's another flag on the field though. On who? Oh, it don't matter. So they just scored.
Offsides.
Dang.
Bland
He just
was
beat him.
flat-footed.
Yeah, he just
flat-footed.
DK just beat him.
You probably assume he's going to go outside on you. Ooh, almost get to it. Almost blocked the extra point. But it's good, and now they're up by 1.
Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough. That's if you're Dallas, you're feeling deflated here.
Yeah, you are.
Because your offense has played so well this game. Until they got inside the 10-yard line. You're inside the 10-yard line twice. You come away with 2 field goals. And, Seattle just feels like they're doing whatever they want on that defense right now. It is not looking good. Like you said, it looks like it's going to be a shootout. So we really need Dak to continue what he's doing. And we got to figure out something with DK. 3 catches, 2 touchdowns. Just and it feels like everybody, their whole team is abusing Bland right now. Like
3 touchdowns on Bland. Wait, well, the PI called, or the no catch PI.
But the dude, my man just got team of the week. Team of the week limited card in Madden, bro. Last week, they might downgrade that card right now. But Dallas attempts a return to end the half. So going into half, 21-20, Seattle Seahawks. That is not what I don't think either one of us expected today. That is, that's really deflating. That's deflating for the defense that's been one of the best in the NFL. Just not getting pressure, not doing well. It's tough. What do you expect in the second half?
Well, basically, if we don't clean up the penalties, we're giving in points. We're keeping them in drives. We're giving them free yardage. And as far as, a lot of penalties, but the refs seem to be calling a fair game. I have no complaints, which is unusual for me. I think these are pretty blatant fouls. The offsides, frustrating. But the offense is doing our thing. So it's not like, it's not like we don't have any momentum or anything like that. It's really just our defense is allowing them to keep pace with our offense.
I agree. And I think that first defensive drive coming out of half, I think it's going to be big. You need to make a stop because this defense haven't stopped them yet. I think they went down and scored every time. So it's
1 missed field goal.
Okay. So 1 missed field goal, but yeah, they shot themselves in the foot as well. Like that's So Dallas is not been able to really stop them and get momentum defensively and really get amped up.
Yeah.
So you need to see him come out, and I want to see Dak continue to do his thing. This is this type of game, and this is what you didn't want to see, especially going in, starting this series of games, the tough stretch of the schedule. You thought, Seattle being the easiest one, that we were just going to come in and really handle business. And, this is where I know they don't listen to outside noise and you try not to, but this is, you start getting doubted when you look like this against Seattle. But, that's our live reaction of the first half of the Seattle Seahawks game. We really appreciate everyone who came in today and gave us a check out and hung out and commented. We really appreciate all of you guys, and getting really thankful. And we discussed we're gonna do the post game tomorrow night. We're gonna drop it out tomorrow night. But again, we really thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for sticking with us, and we really hope our Cowboys. We really need them to come back and have a strong second half. And my Siri is yakking away over there. But you guys can go give us a like and a follow on our social medias. Cowboys Takeover Podcasts on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and same thing on YouTube. And give us a subscribe there and leave a comment. And please continue to come out and watch these shows and comment with us and talk with us. We really appreciate it, and really thankful for all you guys. And again, for Mr. Aaron James, I'm Jason Kent. We will see you tomorrow night with what hopefully is a comeback Cowboys victory. And this is big to note before we get out. This is the first time they've not or have been behind at home this year. So this is the first time they're going to have to come from behind at home. So, that home dominance is looking tough today. But that defense, I believe in that defense. I do think we come back, and I think that defense in the second half steps it up. So really appreciate it. You still think we come out with the win, right, Mr. Aaron James?
Yeah, I think so long as we take care of the ball, our defense, I think we just need to create one turnover in the second half. With those two things, we'll come out on top. Now Seattle gets the ball first, so I want to see a 3-and-out start the second half.
Agreed. All right, we'll catch you all tomorrow night. Again, thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night, and let's go Cowboys.